Many stories start out with a theme, a genre, a twist, and such. Well, there are some stories about cavemen. There are some stories about outer space. Well, this story is about a young boy named Jake Johnson, his friend Henry, his best friend Buster, his other best friend Teddy Bear, and a random cat named Olivia. And then we also have the villains in our story. The villains is Blackbeard and Mini Blackbeard. So, let's begin with our story. It was a dark night in the middle of the summer. It was August. And Blackbeard and his mini-me Mini Blackbeard have kidnapped Henry, Teddy Bear, and Olivia. And they're taking them somewhere out of Lakeside to a mysterious island called Goblin Island. So, they took them to Goblin Island, and they took them to the Goblin King, with all of a sudden, there stood the Goblin King. Who dares enter the cave? Heroes shook in fear, and then right away he picked up Teddy Bear. No, not Teddy Bear, said Henry. Put him down, put me down this instant, you green beast. But the goblin didn't listen. And then, just in time, the big bad wolf came to save them. He fought against the Goblin King, and the Goblin King's weakness, just with his other goblin henchmen, was light. They only hid in the dark, and they only came out at night, because night was their protection, and light and heat was their weakness. Henry and the rest ran out of the cave, through the woods, into a rowboat, and back to Lakeside, never to see the goblins again. But that wasn't the end for the goblins and the pirates. The pirates took the goblins to Lakeside. Welcome to Lakeside! The goblins screamed and cheered, and they raged. Goblins, attack! Said the Goblin King. The goblins raced through Lakeside. They stole donuts from the patio shop. They burst into villagers' homes. They set buildings on fire. It was madness. Until Henry had an idea. And so did Jake. And so did Teddy Bear. All three of them wrote a letter to their friend Santa Claus. And he was going to send them toys. And they weren't just any toys. Santa's creations had a special invention that turned toys into actual people that will, pick up things, take things, or, do such and such. So, the toys were brought to life by Santa Claus and the rest. And the toys, including a regular guy named Jimmy the Cat, a famous movie star, fought against the goblins. And then, all the goblins were defeated except for the king. And what did I say the king's weakness was? That's correct! It was light and heat. So, all the toys and all the heroes shined lights at the Goblin King. And then, what happened next? The Goblin King was defeated, and the goblins looked at each other and ran. Thank you, Santa Claus, said Henry and Jake. Oh, ho, ho, ho. No problem. I will see you at Christmas time. So they all thanked him, and then Lakeside was saved.